what you getting into.
This how it be.
This game ain't for everybody.
Respect. Good evening. Welcome to the Fanatical Massholes show. It's your boy Mizzo. I got my guy, my brother, Pac-Man, a.k.a. Robbie Loren. What's good, bro, man? How you doing?
What's the vibes? What's going on? You know what it is, bro.
Yeah, man, you already know, man. Just cooling. Like you said, man, maintaining, trying to make sure we stay above water, man. That's all. You know what I'm saying? We got a few topics to get into today. We're gonna talk a little, we got a few things. We're gonna talk about a Texas mom basically, I wouldn't say takes out, but discards 2 snakes from 2 different spots. It's crazy. That's a crazy topic. And we also gonna talk about a racist coach that coaches you, might have coached your finest athletes. You know what I'm saying? And he's coached at your finest institutions out here. He was talking real crazy. Crazy. Like he took it back. You let him know how you really felt. You know what I'm saying? He's been around your favorite athletes that look like us. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me, we'll get into him. But first, make sure before that though, like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know what you think. You know what I mean? Let us know how we doing. Obviously, share the stream, share the stream, share the show. We appreciate all the love. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, my brother. All right, bro. Zion Williamson, man, he basically said, look, he had an interview. This is before the game last night. Oh, you picked the Thunder too, didn't you? You got me on
they
that.
won.
Spicy already. Okay.
Sorry, pal.
He did that quick. Yeah, they won too. And he looked
Sorry,
away.
Pally.
Okay.
Sorry, Pally.
Okay. Oh, you took the Heat, though. I took the Bulls. Oh, no, you didn't. We didn't take that game because it was already playing.
We didn't do that. Nice try, though.
You took the Thunder. You took the T-Wolves. I took the Lakers. I got you there.
You
took the Bulls. You took the Raptors, didn't you? I took the Bulls. So I got you there too. Anyway, doesn't matter. Neither here nor there, bro. But you did get me on that one.
If I would have won, it would have mattered.
So either way, you gotta be on that one. But anyway, Zion Williamson before the game was talking about basically saying, look, he don't feel like Zion yet. He's not gonna come back till he feels like Zion. But they're basically saying he's been cleared to play. I mean, what you think? You think it's mental? You think what? You think he's just basically saying, look, till I feel like I can move right on this knee, till I feel like I can cut right on this knee, I'm good, or it's just I'm mentally in my own head. I don't know if I'm ready to play yet.
I think that from my opinion, I think that he's trying to wait until he's official and not trying to rush into it and try and then potentially damage his injury again.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably want to make sure he's 110%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there's been a lot of speculation basically saying that, he basically kind of was not holding out when he should have played, or basically wasn't in the right mindset to play, is what everybody looking at it like. And everybody kind of trying to basically spin it as is that, you know what? And mentally, he's not ready to play. He's, not scared, but you know what I'm saying? Kind of the same thing Ben Simmons is going through right now. Everybody looking at it like, nah, it's not his back. It's something psychological. And that's what they think with Zion. But I hear what you're saying too. It might be that where you're saying, look, man, I just came off a knee. I got a hamstring. Like, I just want to make sure my body's right. When I cut, I'm good. When I do, when I jump, I'm good. I got to get back to that. That's what he means by full Zion. That could be true. But I also see the side where everybody's looking at it like, man, it could be mental. You know what I'm saying? It really could be mental where everybody look at where he's not looking at himself like he's ready to play. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's got to be definitely looked into and taken into consideration when it comes to Zion. I mean, look, man, basically he played 26 games? He played 26 games this season. And the numbers, man. So basically he played in 29 games. 29 games. His numbers is 26, 7, and 4. Man, that's great. If he did that over a season, that's crazy. Those are great numbers. He only did it in 29 games. I mean, he's just been hurt. he's just been hurt, man. Like, if you look at his whole career, I mean, 61 games in 2021. Okay, not bad. And then 24 games in 19 to 20. So 19 to 20, he played 24 games. 20 to 21, he played 64 games. 22 to 23, he played 29 games. He didn't even play all last season at all. He didn't play. Like, you know what I mean? With a foot injury. So you got to, man, look at it like, bro. But at the same time, you got to take into consideration, dog, like if they're telling you that your weight is getting a little too high, then go on ahead and do that.
Yeah, you got to deal with that, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead. Listen, bro. This is your meal ticket, bro. Like, this is your life. Lose that weight. Cut it down. Bro, I'm 5'9". He's 6'4". And they're saying they put bro, the reports are saying they put the threshold as far as like weight that he's got to be at. He's got to be at least 295 and under. For 6'6", that's crazy, dog. That's crazy, bro. You know me forever. Like I was 5'9" and almost 270, 250. Like that's way too much. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do with that?
But
even now, what I'm
brother.
at,
You was wearing it well, brother.
I was, but still, it hurt. It ain't gonna lie and act like it didn't hurt. It hurt. You wear it well, you could wear it well, but it still might hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's okay too. You feel me? That is okay too. You know, so I just think, look, he's got to get himself in condition, be ready to play, and just, listen, man, cut down a little bit. Look, I don't know what he's eating. I ain't telling him what to eat, what not to eat, but get in the shape that makes you feel better.
Your body and your muscles when you got all that weight on your body, man. Especially when you got to move around like that.
Right. Look, I don't want to get out to 185, but if I can get down to 205, I'm gonna see if I can get down to 205. If 205 is too skinny where I just feel like I'm all out of whack, then I'll go back up to 215 if I get there. You know, I'm 228 right now. Between 224, 228. And that's a big loss, you know what I mean, from where I was. So, I mean, look, Zion, do what's best for you, bro, but at the same time, understand what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not ready yet, then don't come back. But you might definitely need to think about taking the condition into consideration. You know what I'm saying? Get on that treadmill. Again, trust me, I was on the treadmill today. I've embraced it. I didn't like doing the treadmill at first because, package, you're running in place and you're staring. You got to just find a point in either TV or wherever it's at in the gym and just look, you know what I mean? And just keep going. Mentally just say, yeah, I got it. Now I've got to the point where I've had fun with it. I'm cool. Like, I could do the treadmill now. 30 minutes straight.
My advice. You took my advice. I told you when you first started running on that treadmill, boy, you had your head down. Your head's so big it be weighing you down. So now you keeping your head up right, and it's helping you out.
You out of pocket.
I'm proud of you, boy.
You out of pocket, bro. Is that for the boss? Is that for the Red Sox joint, man? The other day,
most certainly,
man.
Most certainly.
Yeah, you went there, man. You took it all the way there. But all right, it's cool. You got that. But anyway,
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get me back.
Nah, man, you got it. I'm gonna let it breathe. It's all love. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, so you're right. You gotta hold your head high, get on that treadmill, and keep running. Keep pushing. You know
that weight is serious, especially.
Man.
You gotta be agile in a lot of these sports, man.
So, man, I want to see my kids grow up, so I know, I got to lose some weight. I got to get my health in order. You know what I'm saying? And right now for Zion Williamson, it might just be he's not wearing it right, so it feels like he's weighing himself now. Once he gets older, it's going to feel even worse. It's going to hurt even more. You know what I'm saying? So, he's got to get in order. He's definitely got to get in order. All right, next topic, though. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it. A lot of our sports outlets that say they cover all sports and not afraid to talk about all topics. They haven't talked about it yet. But if you've seen this coach, they say he's a Georgia football coach, but he's coached at Arkansas. No, Alabama, I'm saying. A bunch of other schools. My man was on his Instagram live, and he's just letting it go. I mean, he was letting them go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like racist thing after racist thing. There was a lady that was stopped there in front of him, basically at the stop sign. Well, trying to come out, and he said, "Look at these trees. You know these trees." Basically saying, "This is where a lot of y'all get hung at." Driving through Atlanta, this ain't Atlanta no more. No more white people. This is nigga on every corner. I'm saying it. I'm not gonna say N-word. We're gonna get graphic on here. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? And he went to the hotel room and said even something even more crazy. Something about send up niggers in a bucket of chicken, 2 girls, a red bone and a white girl. Like, yo, bro. Here's the crazy thing. He's not just some. It's bad enough he be just a guy from the South or a racist guy. He coaches athletes that look like you and I on prominent college football teams. And this is how he thinks. So tell us how you really feel. And what make us not question everybody else who's around us that don't look like us. You know what I'm saying? What you think though, bro?
I think sometimes when you're dealing with people like him, you have wolf in sheep's clothing. That's a fact, you know? So I'm pretty sure he might have his views and feelings, but I mean, he probably there because he's getting paid. So he got to deal with Negroes. You know what I'm saying? He probably rather not. He probably rather not, but you got to get that bag. You got to pay for that house. You got to pay for that college tuition. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna tolerate African Americans. He probably don't want to, but he's gonna have to. He's tolerating it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, like he don't got no choice. He probably loves sports, but in order for him to coach his sport, to do his favorite job, he got to tolerate African Americans. So you're gonna have times where he forget to put that mask on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That wolf is gonna forget to put that sheep costume on, and he gonna forget, and he gonna expose himself, man. You can't hide forever behind that costume. And those few times that he slipped up, he forgot to put that costume on, man.
Definitely this last time. His name is Mark Taylor. If anybody's looking for his name, I mean,
shame on you, brother.
The post is everywhere. Look for Mark Taylor. If you Google him, you'll see it. You'll see what he's saying. You know what I mean? We don't know if we got the right shit. It's public, but you know what I mean? I'll probably post it and play it on the show Saturday because I definitely want to get into it more. You know, but
on my Twitter in this video.
Mark Taylor, yeah, look it up. You know what I'm saying? And it might not be on his. Like I seen it on the brother Sean King. Thank you for posting it, and other people started posting it after that. But it's a shame, bro, that all these so-called social media, these so-called sports media outlets, ESPNs, the Fox Newses, CBS Sports, and all them, they ain't talked about it not one time. Why don't this deserve airplay? I get it. You might want to say, well, I don't want to give him airplay, but it deserves airplay. He coaches at prominent schools, black athletes, and he's talking like that. It wasn't on some joking. He wasn't joking. He wasn't laughing. He was serious when he said all this. He said, I ain't never coming back to Atlanta no more. This ain't Atlanta I know. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we doing now? Come on, man. Look, again, I'm not going to be the one to say racism gotten worse because you got to go with the Will Smith model. Not the model. What he said is true. It's not getting worse. It's that it's getting filmed. And you know the funny thing about it, bro? They're filming themselves doing it. That's how much more brazen this guy. Yo, bro, it was on his live. Nobody caught him doing this. He did it on his live and posted it to Instagram. All that. It was his own live.
You get comfortable.
Yeah.
Got comfortable.
Yeah, man. So this is where we at now in America.
Did he lose his job?
Not yet. Again, he don't work for nobody specifically. Well, they hire him now to train athletes. They might just step back from him.
So maybe that's why they haven't mentioned it because he ain't on the he ain't up there on the he ain't worth the spit out their mouth. That's probably why they haven't mentioned him. He ain't on no major. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's more like an independent contractor. You trying to say? Because he don't work for the school. You work for school. You're right.
Yeah, maybe that's why they ain't mentioning it because he's a nobody. That's probably why.
Listen, man. I believe in not giving certain things airplay, but something like that, you got to give airplay, man. Don't matter what race it is. Don't matter. Give the airplay. Give the airplay, man. Like at the end of the day, though, because, yo, I'm not saying you should lose your job or your money, but now stand on it. Now come stand on it. You know what I'm saying?
I think if it was somebody that was a coach of a major league team or NBA team or whatever, they probably would have made it time. But because he's a nobody, he probably didn't make it. They probably thought, hey man, this dude ain't worth us talking about. Let's let one of them third rate shows talk about him, or he's not getting no airplay over here because he's not such and such. No one probably even cares because nobody knows him and blah 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 and blah 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 blah.
Right.
You know how these dudes are. This ain't a big money. This ain't gonna be a big money maker for us. You know what I mean? Like that's probably what it is. You know.
I mean, listen.
We gonna talk about it.
That's, of course. Of course. Mark Taylor, you know what I'm saying?
Mark Taylor. That sound like a racist name. Like you was hanging people yourself. Mark Taylor.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, we're going to talk about it. Because at the end of the day, listen, you deserve that airtime. You want it, you got it. Because you give it to us and we did something wild, you deserve it. You want it now, you got it.
Too, boy.
That's it.
Yes,
you wasn't known because I ain't know who the hell you was. But now we do. Is that what you want? Cool. Come on, man. Let's figure out what we want to do. Like I said, I don't think anybody that's racist, because you racist, again, you commit a crime, I get it. Racism ain't committing a crime. Yeah, you got something mentally wrong with you if you hate somebody because of the color of their skin, the way they wear their hair, the music they wear, the way they dress. There's something wrong with you. But it's all good. You don't deserve to lose your job, but now stand on it. Don't come out and be like, oh, I'm not really racist. I was joking or I was having a bad day. Nah, stand on it. Stand on it and say why you said that and why you feel like that. Say it, look, man, I ain't with black people like that. And keep it like that. I'll train them, I'll do this, that, and the third, but I don't want to eat dinner with him. And stand on it. And I'm going to respect him more than the people that are fake about it. And say, oh, I love black people to go behind our back. I love black people and go behind our back and straight. You know what I'm saying? Nah, dog. Or anybody. Yo, I love Pac-Man, but nah, stand on it. You don't like me or you, whatever the case is, you don't like me because of my hair or just because I'm me. You might not be racist, but you just like, I don't like Mike because he's Mike. Okay. Now stand on it, though. Now stand on it. That's it.
That's right.
You don't got to lose your job.
I posted something like that the other day on one of my stories. I don't know if you've seen it or not. But I think I did. Yeah, I did. I was saying how I don't like when people come around and if I got an issue with you, I would rather you if you got an issue with me, I'd rather you say it to me rather than you come around acting fake because it's gonna sting more the funny vibes and everything. I'll take it better if you come to me and say, yo, listen, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like blah, 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 blah. Rather than you coming around acting fake and phony and acting like you ain't got no sense and give me them fake vibes. Because that's very annoying when dudes come around, when anybody come around acting just so like catty and you know what I mean? Like just, it's corny. So I'd rather you stand on stand on your feelings, man. Stand on that and come to me like a man.
Yeah, and it's not even, of course, but it's not even like I'm not even just singling out to him. Myself, we all accountable for it. We all got to do it. Myself too. Like I should be. Listen, if I got a serious issue that is bothering me, that I'm telling everybody else, then if it's a serious enough issue that I'm telling everybody else, then I should be man enough to go adult enough, because it goes for men and women, adult enough to go to that person, whether male or female, and say, yo, look, this is my issue. If I don't say it to them, then it's not that big of an issue. They should, you know what I mean? And if I'm saying it to somebody else and not them, then I'm the one who's looking crazy. Period. But stand on it, though. If I feel like that, stand on it. If you feel like that, stand on it. Don't get in front of people. Don't get in front of people like, oh, I didn't mean, no, you meant it like that. Just stand on it. You shouldn't lose your job because you ain't costing me money being racist or just not liking me. You're not costing me any money. So it shouldn't cost you money, but stand on it. That's my stance on all of that. Stand on it. All right, we come back from the break. Couple more topics.
Down, that's the wrong way. The feds come get ready, cause you're dying there from old age. I know the feeling knee deep, screaming crime pays. I read his mind, this nigga washed up, Mr. Cascade. I got lucky, but my story's not the norm. Kane gave him pound, grabbed my bottle, walked up in the hallway. Here comes a get back.
Pac-Man holding it down with your boy Minzo. All right, Pac. Jake Paul. He's fighting another UFC fighter, Nate Diaz. Again. He lost to an actual boxer. It was a close fight, but he still lost to him. He's back to fighting former UFC stars and basketball stars and not nobody that's actual boxers. You know what I mean? Like, what do you make of this guy, man? Like, I don't know, man. He's fighting Nate Diaz, though. But everybody knows he's fighting Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is a great UFC fighter. Legendary. But he's not a boxer. But he's going to fight him. I don't know, man. What do you make of it?
I think sometimes these little mixing these little sports together, sometimes it gets ratings, you know.
Right.
That'd be like when Mayweather fought the Irish dude.
Conor McGregor, yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People want to see, like, can a UFC guy beat a professional boxer? So, you know what I mean? It's gonna get them ratings. It's gonna bring that money in, you know. And if this guy, the fellow that you speak of, maybe his career is hanging on by a thread. So he needs something to keep him relevant. You know what I'm saying? Things like this bringing that box office money. Yes,
right. Yeah, look, man, everybody's gonna order it. They're gonna spend money. They're gonna put more money in his pocket, and you know what? It's cool. Get your money, dog. If you get it how you live. They're gonna pay. Do it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do it. I just can't, man. He's not a boxer.
Nothing is as serious as it used to be back in the day. Nothing. The whole world has changed, man. Everything's is a circus now. Politics, down the sport. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not tight knit like it used to be. You see how the debate went this year with Trump and not this year, but
I know you're talking. Yeah, Trump and Biden.
They was in there. They was cussing, calling each other clowns. Like, when have you ever seen that happen at a debate? So now look at sports. It's just everything's a circus. Nothing serious like it used to be, man. They would have never let nothing like that go down back in the day.
Yeah. Trump came in
WWF, which was fake when they let Mr. T fight Roddy Piper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. On, Trump came in and changed the game in the political realm. I don't know about everything else. He changed the game where Trump is the American dream. I'm not trying to get off of Jake Paul, but Trump was the American dream where he was never a politician. But somehow he became president. Not somehow. Good policies. People liked him. He became president. But he's not a politician by trade. So he talks like you and I. Everybody loves it, which is cool. But at the same time, he's also not a politician. So he doesn't know how to act like a politician. He's really
a jester.
Yeah, he's not. He's a corporate guy, man. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. But I know what you're saying. Like, it's gotten to the point where everything's the American dream. Like, you and I could train for 6 months, we're gonna play basketball. If you and I hit 50 shots, 53s in a row, and it goes viral, then I'm not saying the NBA team will give us a tryout, but people be clamoring for NBA team to give us a tryout. Look at these guys. They had 53 pointers in a row.
Yeah. They didn't go to college. They weren't at draft. I gotta see if these dudes make it, because they straight from the hood.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But that's another thing. Everything is starting to be watered down, man. Like, it's things ain't the same, man. Like, so, of course, next thing you know, is there's gonna be a ballerina trying to box. I'm telling you, it's things are starting to get goofy.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Look, I ain't trying to pick on this girl. The girl, bad baby. She basically made it famous for cursing out her mom on Dr. Phil. She said, she said something that was not even. It's basically, I ain't gonna call it illiterate, but it wasn't English. Cash me outside. They made a phrase, made shirts. Music executives made her a hip hop star, and then
she was on OnlyFans too.
Exactly, and made $80 million. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not begrudging anybody who makes OnlyFans. Do you? But I don't like that part of it where you do something disrespectful and it goes viral, and they feed off that and make you a star off that. Something so negative. Yeah, but again, you disrespected your moms, though. Like, that's not, listen, man, I'm not about to go disrespect my mom to make millions. Now, don't get me wrong, she paid off her mother's house. Like, she did all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't really seem like she's a bad person. You know what I mean? She seemed like the young lady's got her head on her shoulders. She's not out here being wild. You don't see nothing about her. You don't hear nothing about her. She's chilling.
But making money. You gotta look at it like this. Who's to say that she was really a bad girl? That could have been just some scripted nonsense.
Exactly. You put it. That's bro.
A lot of this stuff that's on social media be scripted nonsense. A lot of these videos that dudes be watching that they think is real. I just seen a video the other day. You probably seen it too. Some black dude face swollen like this, boom, boom, all over the place. He talking about, yo, they just got me, blah, 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 blah. Like, but if you got common sense, you would know that this dude didn't just get jumped. There's not one lick of blood on his body. His shirt ain't ripped. He's saying that they just jumped him literally like 3 minutes ago. How is your face that swollen? You don't have no blood on you. Your lip ain't swollen. Your shirt ain't ripped. Ain't no blood nowhere. You know what I'm saying? All the scripted stuff because it's shock value. You know what I'm saying? And there's people out there that's so thirsty for something to watch that you know what I mean?
Violence sells. Violence sells. Peace again, like we said with. I read something too. I listened to a podcast, Gangster Chronicle. Shout out to Norm Steele, MC8, James McDonald, them dudes, the truth. Where they basically talked about how an executive basically said, yo, look, he went into a meeting and they said, look, we don't want the Talib Kweli's anymore. We're going off the taking a bean, get the Draco. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just smashed your chick in some Gucci flip-flops. Like that's what they spinning. I'm
gonna keep it a band. Even back then, those dudes like Talib Kweli and dudes that was like the backpack rappers that was trying to keep it organic, they never really sold that many records, man, because they were trying to keep it too real. And I'm gonna keep it another band. I guarantee you, they wished that they would have went the other route.
You think so? I don't know. Not Talib. Talib got a nice little show going on. But I'm just saying, my opinion, brother. I don't think Talib cares like that. But I got you.
That's his image. He got to act like he don't care.
Okay.
But inside, who don't want to have millions and billions of dollars, man? Who don't want to sell as much as they can? When you act like that, you limit yourself to money. I'm not saying that it's wrong to be organic and da. But at the same time, majority of the people in the world majority of people that's in hip hop, they get into it for money. What else do you get into it for? If that's the case, you could just do shows around your hood and rap to your mans if it's just about hip hop.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? A majority of the dudes that's on TV and they doing it for the bread. And like even Ghostface, they used to always, the Wu-Tang dudes, they was always trying to keep a hood and everything. And I remember Ghostface said, listen, like I said that on the last show.
You said, yeah.
He said, if I would have knew that all I had to do was make radio hits, I'd have did it a long time ago. Yeah, because keeping it real, it don't sell, man. It don't sell. It's stagnation because that's not what nobody want to hear. It's only a certain amount of people that want to hear dudes that's keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? And them dudes that want to hear the keeping it real money, they ain't trying to pay for no it's a small genre of people that listen to keeping it real hip hop, man. And these days, there's only two rappers that probably keeping it real, and that's J. Cole and that's in that like type of genre type thing, and that's like J. Cole and
no doubt. So yeah, it's basically keep long story short, man. Jake Paul is doing his thing, but he's YouTube star doing boxing. I don't think he's a real boxer. Like Pac-Man said, man, man, he getting where he fitting. Yeah, boxing makes way more money than UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make money on boxing. You know what I'm saying? But he, I'm not saying he's not a real boxer, but to me, it's a sideshow, man.
Do you think he would have did that in the beginning of his career?
Probably not. Yeah, you're right.
No, I can't do that. They ain't gonna take me serious, man. As a real boxer.
He was already YouTube sensation before he started boxing. All right, another topic, man. You see this in Texas? Yo, dude got 70 years for spitting on cops. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying spit's right. 70 years though? Larry Pearson was sentenced to 70 years in prison after he was found guilty of 2 counts of harassment of a public servant for spitting at Lubbock police officers. What? He was involved in a domestic dispute, which led to an altercation with police where he ended up spitting at him. Who knows if he even hit him? Well, spit at him and got 70 damn years, bro. What you think?
I think that you just said it. He didn't even hit him. But in most states, spitting is assault.
Oh, it's assault. It's assault for sure. Spitting is assault.
And those are public officials.
Police. 70 years though. 70 years though.
They smoking people down south, man. Down south, they whole sentencing bracket is different than up here, man. I know a dude that said his cousin got 40 years for snatching a purse back in the day. Yeah. Wow. It's like down south, when they sentence dudes in certain spots, and it's Texas too. Texas is the state where they got the highest rate for the death sentence. I mean, I would never want to catch a case in Texas ever in my life.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's crazy.
It's crazy though.
No, I'm just saying. I think it's crazy. I think it's overblown. But like you said, it's each state is its state, man. Like, look, if we're gonna get serious, man, this has been a serious episode tonight, and that's cool. I think that each state is gonna eventually be its own country, man. In the United States, where you just in our country, you do this is what we're gonna do. You come over here, this is what you're gonna be subject to. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that now anyway, but we just call it the United States, and then we have that federal. When a federal law gets passed, it count all over. But I think that federal thing is gonna be out of it soon. You know what I mean? Federal law is not gonna matter. It ain't gonna be no federal law. State law is gonna be their state law. That's it. Period.
Yeah, Texas,
you do a mass
used to be its own country at one time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or kind of like it was its own country, yeah. Because it was owned by the French, the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't American, owned by it wasn't part of USA at one time.
History lesson coming from that man Pat. Go ahead, boy.
You know I tried.
I tried, baby. All right. Last time, it's crazy though, man. Listen, hopefully he appeals that and that gets knocked all the way down to a year or two, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was crazy.
Let's hope
70
that
years
happens.
for spitting on somebody. I don't care if you spit on the Pope. You shouldn't have got no 70 years.
Word. Last topic, man. Mom, a mother. You see this mom on Instagram. They don't really. I think her name. If I'm looking at it right, her name is Haley Graham. She snatches 2 snakes out of her property, one out of her car, and one in her kids. I don't even know what the other. Oh, kind of like in the chicken coop, basically. Bro, she's shaking while she's doing it, but she's holding it down. I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm not gonna shake when I do it because I'm not doing it. Period. Point blank. It's just not happening. I'm gonna call somebody, come get the snake. I'm not doing it. And if I do, I'm gonna shake a lot worse than her. I'm gonna fumble this. That snake gonna run around. It's gonna bite me. I'm out of here. It's gonna just constrict me. Something's gonna happen. Somebody better come chop the snake. I'm not trying to hurt animals. I want the snake to live, but this not in my car and not in my chicken coop. That's yo. But shout out to, if her name is Haley Graham, I hope it is. That's what it says here on like the kind of the other part of Instagram. I see it on Now This News. Shout out to her. Respect, bravery, all that. Hold it down. Supermom, superwoman. She did her thing, man. That's crazy, bro. Hey, man.
Yeah, big shout outs to you. That was real big. That was real big. It wouldn't have been me, but and it wouldn't have been my mother either. My mother would have been like, "I'm over it. Like, you go around and go out the other side of the
window." Yeah, for sure. One more thing before we go to, I want to say rest in peace, man, to this young man, 16-year-old Bryce Brooks of Atlanta, man. He died. He jumped in the ocean, man, in Florida. He was in Florida trying to rescue 4 younger children. He didn't even know from drowning. They survived. He didn't. Man, listen, man, hero. Heroes don't wear capes, man.
I know. I grew up with a kid that happened to.
Peace and blessings, man. Peace and blessings to him. Peace and blessings to his family. My condolences to his family. That kid was 16 years old, man. He had a long life to live. He said, kids, man, they kids. And they survived, and he didn't. Rest in peace, man. They don't come in cape. They don't come in capes, man. They don't make them in all sizes. They don't make them in one size. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I would have did it. And it's not about me. At the end of the day, it's about him, man. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? All right, before we go to, though, you wanted to talk about jungle gyms. Why did you want to talk about jungle gyms? You want to talk about jungle gyms, yo?
Hey, but on a serious note, make sure y'all go cop that Nim Low album.
Nim Low.
Straight from the horse's mouth. It's a good album.
Yeah.
Good joint. Stream on all platforms, streaming. Tough, real tough. A lot of good features on there. Good dude. He from the culture. When I say the culture, I mean the Ralph Lauren culture. Everybody that rocking low. You ain't got to be a low life to be in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Go cop that Nim Low album. It is tough. It is on iTunes, everywhere. And listen up, everybody. As you're watching this, we will soon be on platforms like that. Spotify,
everywhere. Spotify,
iTunes,
iTunes.
And what's the other joint? iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio.
Indeed.
We pushing, man. Look, man, we not stopping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's moving. Get used to us. Like I told y'all on Saturday, when you see myself, Sasso, and E, now you see the Polo holder himself.
That's a fact.
Whether we have Polo on or whatever, get used to our faces, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How about this? Get used to our faces, ladies and gentlemen, my people, everybody all over the world. We not stopping. We coming. We here. Every week, 3 times a week, episodes getting posted.
Right.
You're going to get tired of us, but we're going to be here. You're going to have to like us. I told you.
You ain't going to get tired
like
of me.
it here.
Y'all want to keep seeing me. Matter of fact, if y'all want to keep seeing me on this show, comment and like. Please keep Pac-Man on the show. If y'all want to see more of me. You understand what I'm saying?
You don't got to do that. He's going to be on the show anyway. Like, that's my bro. Like, anyway, stop. Don't listen to what he's saying. Like, subscribe. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Yo, my man, my brother, Pac-Man. Boy, Bizzo. We'll see you on Saturday. Fanatical Massholes. Y'all stay blessed. We'll see y'all. One.
Out.
It's game of sweet talk you to death. Literally, death. Niggas that tell you they'll die for you will be the niggas that'll murder you. There's no room for love in this game. Only 84 inches long, 28 inches wide, and 23 inches tall. But check this, if you lucky, it's a 6x8 for however many years it takes for your heart to stop. And then you're going in the first measurements anyway.